EngineHere is an interactive education platform for coding. It's interactive in the sense that we connect instructors with groups of 15 or 20 students in a virtual classroom in real time through a combination of video chat, text chat, and then modules that are collaborative and that are oriented around specifically communicating coding concepts more easily and more completely. So what we're doing is we're kind of filling that middle ground between the MOOCs out there, those massive open courses that are free, and the code academies of the world, again, free. Those are very much do-it-yourself. They require you to self-motivate and teach yourself using some pre-recorded content. That's on the one hand. On the other hand, you have some very intensive, hands-on, teacher-centric models for learning how to code, but they're also extraordinarily expensive. These are the dev bootcamps of the world. They rely on the fact that you're in a city like New York or San Francisco. They cost about $10,000 and 3 months of your time. We wanted to find a middle ground that provided the motivation and instruction of a teacher. We think there's a big role for teachers in the classroom, but also was reasonably affordable and allowed students to do it 10 or 7 hours a week because people often have jobs. We teach a range of offerings all the way from true introduction courses. Right now we're offering an introductory Python course that assumes zero knowledge ahead of time and will teach you up until the point where you can effectively begin to write your own simple games in Python. For more experienced coders, we're also offering free advanced courses. So far we've had classes in test-driven development and business-driven development. We've had classes in deploying code, Chef, and these courses are taught by different experts in those domains. They come onto the platform, we email out our user lists and apprise them of the fact that an expert's going to be on there, and then the students can come on the platform and actually begin to ask questions and collaborate with the teachers in real time. Learning how to code is not only a personally enriching experience, but it also has real application in the business world. Now that can mean for certain groups like product managers or project managers, the ability to communicate more effectively with coders on your team is a huge advantage. Like most of software development is like the biggest challenge around software development is probably effectively analyzing how much time, costing things out from a time perspective. And if you can code, you can then you can really narrow down your estimates for how long a given project will take. Now for people who are not product managers or project managers or designers, those are like the natural groups that should really learn how to code. For other people, like let's say marketers, learning how to code is very powerful because it allows you to automate a lot of the same tasks that you do every single day, day in, day out with your work, whether it's scraping data, whether it's structuring data. So any kind of data-centric role, programming is really important when you want to get outside of like the confines of just using Excel. When you want to scrape data from the outside world, for example, or connect to APIs. Everything is becoming a service these days. There's so many interesting platforms that you can connect to through APIs. It's very nice to know how to interact with them programmatically. Video is the core of the platform. The teachers interact with students via video chat. We have certain permissions and controls in place such that it represents a classical classroom. A teacher has the floor and can bring different students into the video chat room at any given time, allows them to get a one-on-one interaction. It also allows them to limit the amount of noise to make the signal-to-noise ratio work for the entire class. The challenge here with our platform is not just connecting one student with one teacher. A lot of different platforms allow you to do that. What we want to do is make a classroom where a teacher can connect with 15 or 20 students and make it a compelling experience for everybody. So we launched maybe a month and a half ago, or a month ago, and the decision, I've worked in startups before. The most important thing is just to get paid users. Once you get paid users, then they'll tell you what's working with the platform, what's not working with it, and you know that there's actually something that people demand. So we have a class going on right now. It was the first class, a pilot program. Students are paying $99 each to have 20 hours worth of classroom time with a teacher. The class is an introduction to Python, and so far the response has been great. Students love the platform. The churn rate has been very low, and they find that it's been great not only from the ability, allowing them to express coding concepts and to actually get hands-on practice with these ideas, but also from a motivational standpoint, right? Like they're busy with their jobs, but when they have a teacher out there who is emailing them, whether it's like, to remind them to do their homework, remind them about class, sending them funny memes, whatever it is, that teacher is fulfilling a really important role in inspiring them and also communicating concepts with them.